This is Ryerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's awesome. Dumps it off in the flats. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Guys, let's chat about Central Michigan. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. This time he wants to throw. Complete. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looking to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. Across the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You can see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but got a little grass. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's the danger on 3rd and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the 2nd level, you know it's going to be a big one. A nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
A A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going with the counter play here. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Going to take a shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position.
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Finding some room. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quarterback making adjustments. Booster. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. He's going for it all. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. That's reeled in, it's Beasley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown.
He's going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with that. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Eagles! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to pass it. Got it behind the line. It's awesome. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's awesome. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Chippewas will go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Central Michigan! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Isaac. good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking for a man. It's Lewis. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Makes a catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Chips.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the move. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. That victory caps off a 9-3 regular season, respectable by any program's measures.
On the direct snap, it's Thomas.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The run inside. It's Isaac. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Lewis. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Eastern Michigan going fast. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to keep it in the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready. Slide. Move. Ready, go.
This time he wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far on...
Runs through, man. He might have some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Intercepted by Central Michigan. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And I get why this offense is aggressive. They've been doing what they wanted, right? And they've built this huge lead, but they can't get careless. Like, don't make those mistakes that might get this defense back in the football game.
Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the third quarter. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a deep grab. Finds some room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Once he got some room, it was over.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Eastern Michigan, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Isaac. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points. And again,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Here comes the heat. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
He turns that loose down the right side.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
and that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The snap sets up the throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's awesome. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Returner is brought down at the 25. And your Eastern Michigan Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Under fire, and down he goes.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires left. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's awesome. Unleashes one deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Chippewas, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Moore. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking left. That's caught. It's Beasley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Back to pass, it's Lewis. Gets it out fast. At the 20, he's got space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And right down the middle. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Lewis. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Beasley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning